Yo, how's everyone doing? Welcome back for some more Forza Horizon 3. Today I'm sharing with you the Nissan GTR Black Edition Horizon Edition, and this is a skills boost Horizon Edition car, so we're going to talk about exactly what that means. I'm going to show you the car in the Forza Vista, and then I'm also going to share with you some racing and free roam gameplay so you can see how this car performs and also hear the amazing sounds of this thing, because this GTR, it sounds so good and I love all the sounds of it. Whether you're downshifting, accelerating, whatever you're doing, this thing always sounds very good. So I'm just going to quick show you the car in the Forza Vista. I'm sure a ton of people already know what this thing looks like, but I just wanted to talk about the body kit that's on this thing, and I have to say I love pretty much everything about it, but if you know me, you know already that I cannot stand that big wing. I hate that wing. I think it's one of the ugliest wings I've seen in this game, and I know I'm one of the rare people that don't like the bigger wings, but for some reason I can just not stand them. And the front bumper on this thing doesn't look amazing either, but the rest of this thing looks very good. Really like the wheels, and the wide fenders look really good on this thing as well, but I think what I like about this thing most is the way it performs, so that's what we're going to focus on, the performance of this thing. And the launch in this car is very good, but I don't think it's quite as good as when the car was stock. I mean, with the race transmission, that can affect launches sometimes. It will make them worse, and I think that's the case with this car, because when this thing is stock, the statistics say the launch is a 10, but now with this kit on it, it's only a 9.4, so it definitely affects it, and it's still very good, but not quite as good as when the car was stock. But the acceleration on this thing is pretty good through the first 4 gears, but 5th and 6th gear kind of feel a little bit more sluggish, and I think if this car has a weakness, I'd have to say it's that. The acceleration is definitely not amazing. It is fast, but there's definitely S1 cars out there that are accelerating faster than this thing, and the top speed is pretty good. It tops out at about 200 miles per hour. I think it's about 205, which I'd say is about average for the S1 class. There's cars that are definitely slower and faster than that, so it's pretty good in terms of that. But the things that really make me love this thing is just the handling characteristics. The grip on this thing is very good, but it will slide a little bit if you really want it to, but for the most part it is very grippy. But the handling, the way the car turns, is exceptional. It turns so well, and the braking is just ridiculous. I mean, I think I pretty much, every time I had to brake in this race, I broke way too early. I mean, I was just braking so early, and I noticed that throughout, and even on the third lap, I was still doing it though. I just was not expecting it to brake as well as it does. So overall, I really like the performance of this thing. It shifts pretty quick, and the gearing ratios feel very good. But if I had to say it has a weakness, it would probably be the acceleration. It is pretty quick, don't get me wrong, but there certainly are cars out there that could beat this thing just because they are faster. But let's talk about the skills boost attribute that comes along with this Horizon Edition car. So basically, you're going to get a 50% bonus towards all of your skills. So let's take a speed skill, for example. Normally, you get 100 skill score for a speed skill, but with this car, you're actually going to get 150 skill score, and that's how it works with all the skills, which is really nice because it doesn't restrict you on what you're doing with your Horizon Edition car. You can do whatever you want, and you're pretty much always going to get a bonus, which is really nice, versus like a drift skills boost car, which yes, you get a 100% bonus, but that's only for drift skills. So that's why I prefer skills boost cars over those particular ones like drift skills. But the other thing I wanted to mention is I actually made a video about this car. It had to be over 8 months ago or so. I think I looked and it was about 8 months ago, which is a very long time ago, and believe it or not, I was still driving in automatic, so that's why I wanted to make this video. I wanted to drive it again and see how it feels in manual, and especially because I'm a lot better at driving in this game now than I was 8 months ago when I was using automatic, and I think I even had traction control on. So the last thing that I just want to do is remind everyone to go win this car for free through the Forzathon event that's going on as I'm making this video, which will be ending on August 7th, 2017. You're going to need to 3-star the splashdown danger sign using the 1971 Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR, so make sure you're using that exact car or you will not win this GTR Horizon Edition. But let me know what you think of the Black Edition Horizon Edition with that skills boost attribute. I really like this thing. It's a lot of fun to drive and it sounds so good. But as always, thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to y'all again very soon. Peace out.